I'll open it up for questions to Trev. Just want to thank Jeff and the Pitt Athletic Department for the great honor before the game. I actually was able to spend about 15 minutes before the game with Dick. He and I have been great friends. He's one of the great athletes in the history of our country, and at Duke has his jersey retired, and was maybe one of the top 2 players in the country in basketball when he was at Duke. And then he went over and started playing shortstop and hitting that ball. And he did pretty well in that. But to see him and have that honor, and then Sam was on our '79 Pan Am team, and we've been good friends. And obviously Jeff's part of our family. So to be honored in that way, I really appreciate it. My family appreciates it. I'd like to open it up, and if you have questions for Trev, please ask him.
Trevor, this is the second game in a row you guys have come out just been shooting lights out. Has something changed in preparation, or is you guys just kind of hitting your stride?
I think it started off on defense for us. When we defend, we pick up. We talking on defense together. Take our shots as far. Like Coach always say, basketball guys look out for us. Yeah, when we defend like that, start off the game defending, worry about defense. We good shooters, so the ball gonna go in.
And one thing, they're taking really good shots too. I think they're learning. They're more and more comfortable playing with one another. So they know if a guy's in a rhythm, who's hot. They make the extra pass. It's the second game in a row where we've only had 6 turnovers. I just think that's part of it too. They're really getting to know one another.
Trevor, you guys are going to finish first in the ACC now, #1 seed next week in Brooklyn. What does that mean to you guys as a team?
It's great, but we still got Saturday to look on. We got to take care of Saturday, and then we could look, really celebrate it. We're happy. We're first place, but we still got a huge game Saturday to take care of, and then we could really celebrate after that game.
So Trevor, you scored 27 points tonight, a new college career high, in a variety of ways too. I'm wondering if you could talk a little bit about what was clicking for you tonight, what you think went well.
I think my teammates found me. They saw I made a couple threes to start off the game. P found me, Dell found me. Like Coach says, our chemistry is unbelievable. 2 games in a row with 6 turnovers is crazy. Mark sent screens for me, Theo. I think none of this happened without my teammates finding me, setting me screens, looking for me, me finding them too. I think it was a great team effort, and it got me going.
He has great balance right now, and further that he's getting away from that injury. His shot's the same. He's got good base. He's always been a good shooter, but right now he's a very good shooter because of having great balance.
With that game tonight, I believe that makes it 5 different players to lead the team in scoring over the last 5 games. What does that mean for you guys to have that kind of depth in scoring going into this Saturday in the postseason?
Well, makes me a better coach. More place work and that, but really these guys have kind of take turns. They don't care who leads us in scoring. They just want us to lead the other team in scoring. And they've been a really good group in that regard.
Anything else for Trev? All right, Trev, appreciate it.
Thanks, Trev.
You have plans for an iron fist for your house where you're going to put your new decoration?
Yeah, no, well, the fist is something I've used since I was the coach at Army, and it's really 5 guys playing as one. And I've used it, with my West Point teams, with my Duke teams, and with my U.S. teams. And it just makes sense. The 5 fingers are, communication, trust, collective responsibility, care, and pride. And my guys believe in that. And so I'll find it's a heavy thing, so it won't be moved around a lot. And Jeff got really emotional, and so did I when he gave it to me, because it really is the start of our basis as in our relationship since he was a teenager, late teenager. You know, that's been a part of how we've grown together.
Could you talk about the development of Paulo Banchero from his first day at practice until now?
Okay, but how many words you want? Just you want like weekly, or what he does on every
from
Tuesday?
his first day until now, the development.
No, he's just he's continued to improve. He's got a lot of talent, and how you use that talent and learn to play at this level with the physicality and also with the speed and athleticism, it takes time. And so I really feel he's like in a groove right now where he's learning that, and he's a great teammate. He's a great teammate. He's a great young man to coach. He wants to get better, but he really is all about the team. My guys are like that. They're really good about that.
Could you tell us more about your relationship just with Jeff and what it's meant to you? I mean, he's told us stories about how when he was a freshman, you used to get on him and he had to learn how to deal with that, but that helped him grow as a leader and into a coach. What have you seen?
Yeah, well, most kids, and remember, he's in the 90s, you know, where you got on guys differently than you do now. And, you know, you have to keep adapting to how you motivate and how you get messages across. But Jeff comes from a very proud family. His grandfather really is one of the great men in the history of our state. And his father and I were really close friends. And during the time that he was battling Alzheimer's and eventually lost that battle, we grew even closer together. That was a very, very difficult time for Jeff and his family.
ALS.
I'm sorry, ALS. What did I say? Alzheimer's. I'm sorry, that's what I meant. I just turned 75. Wait, let me, usually, you want me to show you? My wife has a card here that if I get lost, return. Thank you. She's made up for a lot of my mistakes, so I apologize. And it's a horrible, horrible, horrible disease. And, but Jeff comes from an amazing family.
You've been going through ceremonies like this all season.
Not all of them, no.
Most of the
No.
season, I guess. But this being the final.
There's some way that they've even.
This being the final ACC.
That's good. That's a good thing.
Is there an added significance to facing Jeff? I know you've got ties to Uniontown, I think.
No, today in Keisterville.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where my mom was born, and my grandparents, immigrated from Krakow to the mine fields there, and I used to visit Keisterville when I was a little kid, and there's still some family there, but then they moved. The Pitt-Duke family, the 5 sisters and a brother, and I thought about them a lot today, and those are my roots. So this part of the country I identify with greatly because my mom brought those things and taught me and my brother those things: hard work, family. Yeah, Keisterville. Who would have known? Yeah.
I asked Trevor about finishing first in the ACC regular season. Last time for you doing this, what does that mean?
Yeah, it's great, but my goal every year is the NCAA tournament, and with an uneven schedule in the conference, sometimes, like we won. I think we played a really tough schedule, probably the toughest in the conference this year, and but some years it's just one game and somebody else. So I don't put a lot of. I'm proud of it. Don't get me wrong, but it's not like you haven't won this and. So, yeah, but we won 2 national championships since then. So I'd rather have that. We probably won a few ACC tournaments. So no, but the main thing, Steve, is we're 16-3 and 26-4, and we got a chance to play against an outstanding team on Saturday, in what will be a great setting, and that'll help us going into next week, and then let's see what happens after that. But I like where my team is at right now, and you know, we just got through playing 3 games in 6 days on the road. So to end up in first, playing those 3 road games, that says a lot for these kids, a lot.
How do you suppose your emotions will turn out Saturday night?
You know, I told my team I'll be with them. You know, otherwise you're really selfish. I asked them not to be selfish. And like, this was my last road game. I didn't talk to them about my last road game or guys, win it for me. It's my last road game. Yeah, I want to be in their moment. The thing I've learned, one of the joys of coaching for me in 47 years is to be in the moment of the team that I have the honor to coach. You know, so I did that when I was in my 30s, 40s, 50s. Imagine in your 60s being in the moment of 18 to 22-year-olds when you win. And then imagine if you're in your 70s. You know, how lucky can you get, really? And for me then to say, no, hey, look at me, it's my last game. You know, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. And I'm sure it'll be emotional, but it's going to be about my team. And always, 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 always.
All right, Coach, thank you.
All right, thank you.